I didn't take the fucking camera, did we? You know, I didn't take any pictures.
No, well, I don't now.
No.
What I want to do, let me just get this thing. I'm going to put out an emotional appeal.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm going to appeal to people's better natures.
Yeah.
Because I believe that everybody has a better nature.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to ask if anybody's got one of these.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that first.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into messing about with this.
For UA8, is it?
UA 14.
14, yeah.
Yeah, hang on. Let me get into this. What I should do really, you know, for homing in, I should take my dick out. You know, for zooming in, I should take my dick out. There we go. Good afternoon, folks, and very warm welcome. Well, actually, I say warm. I'm lying. Actually, it's freezing. I'm gonna put my dressing gown on, you know, in a minute. It's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should put the heat. Are you cold, Mike?
Well, no.
If you're cold, I'll put the heating on.
No, you're alright.
I mean, people think I'm a tight cunt when it comes to putting the heating on. I'm not. I just don't like partying with things. Anyway, I mean, I do a lot of farting. That warms me up. Anyway, what I'm after, folks, I'm after one of these. It's the bracket, gimbal, whatever you want to call it, off the UA8. It holds the tone arm on. And basically, I very clumsily snapped mine in two. It's supposed to be one piece. And this is off the UA 14. But I think this part was used on some of the later ones. It was used on some of the later Monarchs as well.
The die-cast metal.
Yeah, well, it is, isn't it? It got caught. You know, I got a bit clumsy and sort of dropped the deck, and I went to...
You weren't drunk then?
No, I was sober. Well, what happened was I dropped the deck, and it landed about here where the soldering iron is.
Yeah.
And I grabbed it quick, and the tone arm flew up in the air, went underneath this radio here, and I didn't see it, and as I pulled it up, it just snapped it off.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I realised, oh, you bastard.
Yeah.
So anyway, folks, if anybody's got one of them, and they want to sell it me, give it me, or exchange it for something I've got that they haven't, that they want, then by all means, feel free to get in touch. Take my fucking glasses off me, there we go. Feel free to get in touch, and
we're very grateful to receive.
Very gratefully. I've already had a word with our friend Steve Pendlebury. He's going to see if he's got one. But I'm going to ask everybody, because that way, you know, that way everybody can... I mean, there was plenty of these things about, so there's bound to be one knocking about somewhere. It's off that Dansette Bermuda. But I'm still getting on with the restoration of that, because one of these parts will turn up, so I'm still going to get on with it. And I'll just obviously leave putting the tone arm on for the last job. So still going to be doing the amp and stuff. Anyway, let's throw that back in here, because that's me appeal dealt with. Yeah. Anyway. So zoom back out. Right, I've got Mike here. You know, some of you will have met Mike at the swap meet on Sunday. Anyway, we've got this. This little test instrument, visual null indicator. And some of you have seen it before. Well, all of you have seen inside this. So what we're going to do today, we're going to power it up. It hasn't got a plug on it, but that doesn't matter. We don't bother with plugs here. This is done under safe conditions, by the way, folks. This is all in the name of safety. It would help if I knew where the fucking lead was. This is all in the name of... There we go. Do you know, you can never fucking... Come on, you bastard. Come open. Do you know something? That's... And I bet there's no fucking fuse in that plug after all that fucking about. Yeah, there must be. That would have flipped right down if it wasn't. Yeah, there must be. Well, what I'll do, I'll plug it into the variac just to be safe. Although it's been on and I know it's working, but just because of the way I'm connecting it, we'll do it this way. And basically, I'm just going to connect it, and what we'll do, we'll see. I'll give you a demonstration of it actually running. Right. Yeah, so see, the reason why I'm doing this is because I haven't got a plug. Or not to hand anyway, so I want to put a new power lead on this anyway because I don't like the old power lead. There we go, we're in there now, you see. As you can see, we're in there now. So, that'll do. A few of you have seen inside this thing anyway. Right, so let's turn that on. Turn that on. The bulb in series, it doesn't have to be because I know there's no shorts. No, it's out. There we go. Give it the full 240. Yeah. Right. And we've got a valve. If I lie this down, zoom in. Right. Let's get in the middle. There we go. As you can see, we've got a magic eye valve there,
which is working.
Which is working. And we've got
a null output,
which is working.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get a signal onto it. See that? Can we zoom in a bit for more on that valve? On that indicator. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So basically, if I now turn on
the generator.
Yeah, my signal generator. Put a tone into it, you see. I only want one of the leads for this.
Yeah.
Well, I want both of them, but only one. Clip down to there.
Channel.
Yeah. Clip down to there. Let's adjust that. There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's actually putting 10. It's actually putting 10 volts in that, you know.
Is it?
Yeah, 10 volts. So if I change that, 1 volt now. Well, I'm not really sure. I think what it is, you turn that down, and you're supposed to be able to use. You're supposed to be able to use this in complete silence. So basically, there we go. So basically, if I turn that down,
Yeah.
turn that down to there, and now bring the voltage back up. That's nothing, that's 1 volt.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, it's clean, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's clean.
It is.
That switch, that control's a bit crackly.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit scratchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's not.
No.
Yeah, you turn that down. Oh, that's it. I've just sussed it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you turn that one down,
Yeah.
and you can then adjust that. Then you see, so you can actually use it without any sound. See what I mean?
Yeah.
We're off now.
Yeah.
Now we're on.
Yeah.
There we go. Nothing there. And turn that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can actually, yeah.
Adjust it for null.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can adjust the null point.
That's right, yeah.
Not that I'm going to be using it for that.
No, no.
I'm going to be using it as a signal tracer.
Yeah.
Which is basically what I bought it for.
That's right.
Anyway, so we'll turn the signal generator off. Because that concludes the end of the experiment.
It looks a nice, well made.
Oh, I'll show you inside it now, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my stick of memory. I don't want to lose that.
No.
It's an extra stick of memory for my computer.
All right, yeah.
Not got round to putting it in yet. Let's turn all these instruments off because they all come on with that plug, you see.
Right.
And they're not needed, so they're all off.
That's right.
Right, so now if we turn this off,
Yeah.
turn the variac off.
Yeah.
There we go. Turn that back down so it's down when I need it. There we go. I'll show you inside it now. It's very, very nicely made.
Is it?
Really.
It looks it from the outside of it. You know?
Zoom out.
Yeah.
It's really nicely made. I'll tell you what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
The wiring reminds me of that Clark and Smith.
Oh, does it?
But you know how nicely and neat that's wired.
Yes, yeah.
had this modern wire in it. Somebody had put that in it. To a socket to a socket on the back.
Yeah.
To a bulging socket, I think it is, on the back.
Yeah.
Going to the switch, so they're obviously using this.
Yeah.
They're obviously using that socket as a pass through.
Yes, yeah.
But I didn't want to, so I took that out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, because I didn't want that in there.
No.
Anyway, let's get the front off. But yeah, I better be careful where I put my fingers now. It's being on.
Yes. Yeah. Not what the HT voltage will be in it.
Well, it'll only be, well, the capacitor, the smoothing capacitor is only 350 volts.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Yeah.
So it's all it is really in here.
Yeah.
All it is really is a one valve wonder amplifier.
Right.
You know, it doesn't even have a rectifier valve. It has a selenium rectifier.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah, it has a. Yeah. There's only one valve in it. It's got an ECL 82.
Is it?
So we'll slide it out.
It's neat, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just getting the fucking thing. There we go. I'm going to be careful where I put my fingers.
Yeah.
Because this has just been on.
It is neat, isn't it?
Yeah, wait till you see underneath.
Yeah, it's nice that.
Yeah, as you can see, that's pasta's lovely and cold, which is what you want. You know when they go in, they get warm.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's the top side. Let's just zoom in. This is for you fellas that haven't seen it before.
Yeah.
Although you only have to go to my video
Yeah.
for the stuff I got from the swap meet to see it. So,
Yeah.
but if you're too lazy and you don't want to do that, you can just look at this video.
Yeah.
There we go. There's the top side. Look how clean it is as well.
It is, isn't it?
Well, I'll tell you something about this instrument. I wanted to find out more about it,
Yeah.
and when I went on Google, it took me to the Vintage Radio website.
Did it?
Yeah. And the person who sold this to me,
Yes.
he was trying to find out about it because it's the same unit, because the stickers are in the same places,
Right.
and this is. So obviously he decided to sell it,
Right.
or he bought it off the person who featured it up there. I don't know,
Right.
but it was up there. It's the same unit.
Yeah.
Look how
made, like,
nicely made that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is beautiful.
I mean, look how nicely made that is. I mean, they
Yeah.
couldn't make stuff like that today.
No.
Well, they could, but they were never will.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the way they've got the wires going.
Yeah.
You know, but it's had some repairs done on it.
Yeah.
They'll just put my glasses on and get me pointer.
Yeah.
I'll point out the repairs that have actually been done. I've not done them.
No.
They were done already. This capacitor here been replaced. It's a new one.
Yeah.
I suspect this resistor here might have been as well.
Yeah, it's like some sort of bias resistor.
Yeah, that capacitor's been replaced.
390 ohm.
And these two,
Yeah,
they look like a 1 ohm, I don't know.
possibly.
Brown, gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
1 ohm, I'd say.
Yeah.
But
There might be point of an ohm.
There could be, yeah.
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 Just HT, protection.
Yeah. But and look how they've got the wires around the valve.
Yeah, all neat and square.
All nice and neatly done. It's nothing thrown in there.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, all nice and neat.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
people
far
took.
was a work of art. Look at that rectifier.
Yeah, the way they wired that up. I mean, they could have just thrown the fucking wires in, and nobody really would have give a fuck, would they?
No.
Yeah, as long as the instrument works, nobody would have.
Right, yeah,
but what they've done, they've actually taken the good time and patience to see to it that you fucking that your wires.
Yeah.
I mean, these ones here.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing about the valve heaters, because where are they coming from?
No.
The valve heaters are coming from this fucking. Oh, yeah, they're coming from this board here.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're using.
Before, is it? 1, 2,
I wonder
3, 4, and 5.
I wonder if they're
Is
using.
that brown wire?
Yeah.
The brown wire at the top there.
Yeah. I wonder.
Is
Yeah.
heater,
Well,
isn't it?
yeah. I wonder. I'm just trying to work out. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, you follow it around here. There's your brown there.
Yes.
Coming from the heater. Follow it around
Yeah, and it goes
to here.
Yeah. So that's it. Out.
Yeah, that's it. That's
It's got 2 brown leads on it. You see? hasn't
yeah,
it,
because
for
the
heaters.
other one goes through here.
Yeah, to the indicator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought they were using DC for the heaters.
No,
You can.
Oh, you could do. Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
There's nothing saying that you can't use
No.
DC.
That's right.
And a lot of the high-end amplifiers do it that way.
Yes.
The reason for that is because there's no noise.
That's right.
You know, I think the only there's a few valves that don't like it. I think the EL84 is one of them.
Probably.
They don't like the heaters. Don't like DC.
No.
I don't see why not. Because
No,
all it is a
that's
fucking winding.
That's right.
So I think that might be an old wives' tale.
Yeah.
A bit like vampire bats and fucking.
It's usually halfway rectification, isn't it, as well, that they use, you see.
Yeah.
They won't pull, it'll be just halfway silicon rectifier. Its mains instead of using a mains dropper or a transformer.
That's it. But if anybody's if anybody knows why an EL84 won't work with DC, let me know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've lit one up on my power supply.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've lit one up on it on the power
I
supply.
wonder how old that is then, that null meter.
Uh,
It looks about probably 30 years old, isn't it?
I'd say it's older than that.
Yeah.
30 years only
probably,
takes you to the 80s.
Yeah.
This has got valves in it.
Yeah.
So it's got to be 60s.
Yeah, it's probably the 60s. Yeah.
I would say so. Well, looking at the rectifier, it's not.
It's got RS.
It's a silicon rectifier.
Across the smoother there.
Well, it's a silicon rectifier. It's a selenium rectifier.
Selenium rectifier. Yeah.
So
it'll be the 50s, 60s. Won't
yeah, I'd
it?
say 60s.
Yeah.
I'd say 60s.
Yeah.
If anybody knows when it was made, then yeah, let them, by all means.
Yeah.
Share your information. We're keen to know.
Yeah.
But it was still in use until the 90s because it was serviced in the 90s.
Right.
So it was still in use then. But you expected stuff like this to last anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get it back in its case. But hang on a minute. There's a Donald come in. This is for the American president. I'm going to send a request to Mr. Methane and ask him if he can fart the Star Spangled Banner for the Americans. How about that one? I don't think he's done it yet. I might send him a request later. Can he fart the Star Spangled Banner for the Americans?
An announcement from the White House, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, the fucking... Yeah, they reckon he'll be fucking out the next election. I heard he was going to get impeached. Fucking... To be honest, most Americans are full of shite anyway.
Don't forget that you're putting it on Facebook.
I don't give
give
a fuck. Well, the guy who runs Facebook, fucking what's his name?
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, well, he's a cocksucker anyway.
Oh.
He's a cocksucker, Mark Zucker, whatever he fucking is. He's a cocksucking fuck dog anyway. Fucking dickhead. He's a cocksucker, him.
Oh, you'll be banned.
I don't give a fuck. I'd be more than happy to tell him to his face he's a cocksucker. You can fucking ban me, don't fucking bother me. All I use Facebook for really is fucking having a laugh and taking the piss. So, yeah, they can stop me, ban me anytime they want. So what we'll do, we'll pop this back into here. And it just drops back in, look at that.
Yeah.
Just drops neatly back into place, Mike, how about that?
Yeah.
And I'll put the screws back in. I do want to change the power cable on this.
Yes.
And put a modern one on it, but
Yeah.
that's not a job for today. But I know this is the same unit as I seen on the Vintage Radio website because it's got this dint in the... There's a dint in the piece of trim here over this valve.
Right, yeah.
And it's got the same dint.
That's it.
Yeah, plus these two stickers.
Right.
Which I'll obviously clean them fucking stickers off if I can.
Yes, yeah.
You know, but...
Yeah.
yeah, they knew how to fucking make things, didn't they, back
I
then?
did. Yeah.
I mean, if this was made now, it'd be made in China in the last 5 minutes.
Oh, yes, true.
You know, we wouldn't be taking it apart,
No.
admiring the workmanship,
No, that's right.
saying how well we think it's made.
Yeah.
You know, we'd be saying, well, fucking hell, why can't they make the fucking thing properly at least?
Yeah.
But no, you know, not with this sort of stuff, and it's British made this as well.
Yes.
This is not made in fucking Japan or fucking China.
Oh, no.
None of that fucking foreign rubbish here.
Yeah. I like them screws there. They're nice screws, aren't they?
Lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking nice chunky screws.
Yeah. That 2BA.
Yeah. Yeah, nice chunky screws, that's what you want. But, oh, by the way, if anyone's interested in buying a record player, let me know, I've got a few for sale.
Is that your commercial break, is it?
Yeah, I may as well, well, I may as well mention them. I mean,
Yes, yeah.
you know, there's no law says that you have to just sell them on eBay.
No, true.
I might not sell them on there anyway. I might fucking try that marketplace on Facebook.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, Paul was, you know, Winterburn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Paul was telling me about that.
Right.
Because he said apparently, I think he said he uses it.
Oh.
So, I might have a go at that. But that's another look at that test instrument, that visual null indicator that I picked up for the magical sum of £5.
Yeah.
Fucking £5 for that.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go wrong at £5 for that.
No.
It's worth a
How much
£5.
it was when it was made, eh?
A lot more than a £5.
Yeah, it'd be about £100, I should imagine, in old money.
I would have thought so.
Yeah.
But even if it didn't work, it was still worth a £5 for the
It
case.
was, wasn't it? Yeah.
You know, because you could build a fucking, what do you call it?
That's right,
You know,
yeah.
'cause you know. But then again, you know, if it didn't work, it's repairable because
That's
it's
right,
old.
Yeah.
You know, it's repairable.
Yeah.
Not like this fucking none of this modern rubbish.
Yeah.
You know, it's got a barcode on here and all.
That's it.
Test code.
Ah.
So it was tested at some point.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
you know,
test code.
yeah, so it was tested at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was maybe.
Invoice number, is it? Invoice number.
I don't know what that stands for. It could be,
Yeah.
but
Two.
could be inventory number.
Infantry number.
Yeah, inventory.
Stock.
Yeah.
Somebody's for
Inventory.
stock.
Yeah, inventory number that'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've never heard of Wallace.
No.
I mean, look at that. They even use screws to screw the nameplate on.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
You know, rather than fucking sticky back tape.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd cost a bob or two to get that bloody nameplate made, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's it. You see,
Yeah.
things were done properly, better.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, fuck it hell.
Yeah.
Things were done properly back then, Mike.
That's
It's,
the word.
you know, it was none of this fucking, you know, none of this fucking hot glue rubbish.
Yeah.
None of that stuff.
That's
Oh.
what they needed a load of men to make a product, didn't it? You see,
Yeah.
You know, all employment, wasn't it?
I mean, the only, really, the only thing I think they made in the 60s that was shit was dance set record players.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, why do people buy them?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they've got to be done.
Steve will have a good laugh at you in a minute.
Yeah. Well, Steve hates Pendlebury. Steve Pendlebury hates dance sets.
Yeah, does he?
Yeah, because I asked him if he had that part, and he says I don't really have anything to do with dance sets. I says it's not dance sets, BSR.
Yes, yeah.
You know, so the deck is made by BSR. In fact,
Yeah.
dance set. In fact, the dance set record player was very little of it was made by a dance set.
Right.
Because the amplifiers weren't even made by them.
Right.
As far as from what I heard,
Yeah.
they were bought in.
Yeah.
You know, the amplifiers were bought in.
Yeah.
And Dansett couldn't make the cases fast enough, so a lot of the cases weren't even made there.
Yeah.
So basically, they were made wherever they could get them made. And the decks, as we know, were BSR or Garrard. And some of the early ones were even the EMI.
Right, were they?
Yeah, the ones in the back. I've had two battery players, dance sets that have had EMI decks in them.
Well,
So, you know, but yeah, the most common was fucking BSR.
yeah,
Although some did have Garrards in.
stereo and tape, loudspeaker.
Yeah, they did what do you call it? They did an amplifier you could buy.
Yeah.
All the companies did. They did amplified speakers
Yeah.
that you could buy and plug in and turn it
Right.
into stereo and put stereo cartridge in
It's
it.
in fairly good nick, this doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's been serviced and cleaned.
Yes, yeah.
That deck, it's been done. It's ready to go back in.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing is I broke the fucking arm out, didn't I?
That's right.
Like a dopey bastard.
No.
But I've not serviced the amp yet.
No.
I've not serviced the amp. I've not even looked at the amp.
Cracked it right across there.
Yes. Well, I didn't crack it. I snapped it.
Yeah.
Crack it is where you crack it and it's just cracked and not broke.
Yeah.
But you know, that's completely broke.
It is, isn't it?
You know me, mate. When I do a job, do a proper job.
Yeah.
You know, I can never be accused of just doing going. You know, I always go the extra mile.
All parts like that, you see, Willowvale Electronics. Used to go up Neath there. You know, and they used to have all sorts of stuff, you know.
Yeah, you wouldn't get that from Willowvale Electronics now.
No, it's a Birmingham firm now, isn't it? Wolverhampton, I think now.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
the only place you'll get one of them is off another deck.
And off another one, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
somebody who's pulled one apart.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, true, yeah.
I will get one. I mean,
Yeah.
somebody will turn up with one.
Yeah,
You know that. You know, fucking.
yeah,
There's somebody somewhere got one.
yeah. They're flying.
And given that they don't go that often,
Yeah.
unless you're a clumsy fucker like myself.
Well, just an accident, wasn't it?
Well,
You
Well, this is it. You see.
see? Yeah.
Yeah. Some might say it's fucking him upstairs punishing me for giving people a hard time when I haggle with them. Yeah. Well. Well, it was still worth the 20 quid I gave.
Oh, yeah.
Because even if I don't get the part, I'll stick another deck in it.
Yeah, that's
Because
right,
you know.
He didn't want to part with it though, did he?
No, he didn't want to let me have it for 20 quid, did he?
No, chasing you afterwards.
Oh, yeah, well, because nobody else wanted it.
That's right, yeah.
There was a hacker one there as well.
Yeah.
And before I could, that went.
Somebody
Somebody snapped that up.
Yeah, how much did he want for that?
I don't know, I didn't ask. And by the time I got around to asking it, had gone.
Yeah.
And there was that Garrard Music Centre.
Yeah.
That started off at 35.
Right.
and he wanted by the time we left, he wanted 25.
Did he?
If it had been 20 or 15, I might have had a go. The reason why I never bothered is because it had no speakers with it.
Right.
I just didn't think it was worth the money without the speakers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I never bothered. If it had had the speakers, I'd have bought it.
That's right. Yeah.
I might have even give full price.
Yes. Yeah.
But
yeah. True.
you know. Anyway, I'm gonna there's not really much else to talk about, to say now, is there? I mean, the fidelity's done. If anybody's interested, drop me a line. Make me an offer before it goes on eBay.
Yeah.
We're going on eBay probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
I am cold, you know, Mike.
Yeah, it is. It's gone cold.
It has gone cold, hasn't it? You know,
Yeah.
after you've gone, I'm getting back in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't blame you.
Yeah, I'm crawling back in bed with my dressing
I'm
gown
going
on.
to go early today because.
Wow, can we go in early, Mike?
Well, I've got to make my own tea. You see.
Oh yeah. His missus jumped on a jumbo. He's got to do his own tea. Oh, you poor thing. Do you know if I had pals, my arse would bleed for you, Mike? Yeah, well, you know. I thought you'd be enjoying it a week's piece.
Yeah.
Was it 5 days or something? I thought you'd be enjoying a week's piece, so don't you dare tell Joyce I said that either.
No.
Anyway, listen, folks, I'm going to leave it there. And I hope we've entertained you. I hope we've made you laugh. I hope you've enjoyed looking at this piece of equipment. And I hope somebody somewhere has got one of those brackets. Fucking gimbals, arm pieces, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it calls it.
Engine bracket.
Yeah, even engine bracket. Yeah. You know, I don't know what they call it. It'll have a technical term in the manual.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
It'll be exploded in the manual, won't it?
Well, mine's already exploded into 2 halves. Yeah. I did try super gluing it. Yeah. I even tried fusing it back together by heating it up with the heat gun.
Did you?
Yeah. I wouldn't have it. Couldn't get the fucking. No. But then again, if the metal had melted, it would just destroyed it anyway. But it's destroyed anyway, so I thought it was fucked anyway. So I may as well have a go.
Yeah.
So I tried to heat it up with the heat gun, try and fuse it back together.
Yeah.
We was having none of it.
No.
Anyway, folks, thank you very much for watching. I'll get this video. Well, I don't need to tell you when I get it uploaded. You'll know when you see it. And
tell you what would have repaired it.
What?
Araldite.
I don't think it would, you know.
You know, because it's really sticky. That is, Andy.
Yeah, I know.
You could have built it up on either side. You see, you know, and provided you could have got it back in its position. And it, you know, there wasn't too much build up on either side of it. You know, Araldite. You know,
yeah, but I don't want to really. I don't want to send it out like that.
No.
I want to resell it, but I don't want to send it out like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a good reputation.
Yeah.
I bet Bernard would have one of them, you know.
Oh, he might do. Yeah.
Because he's got loads of scrap monarchs and stuff. I'll have to have a word with him as well.
Just go drip bog.
Yeah, you're going to have a pee. I'm not charging for him today.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a penny then.
That's about what you spent at the swap meet, wasn't it? Anyway, folks, I hope we've entertained you a little bit there. We've had a bit of a laugh. And thank you very much for watching. And more will come later. Bye for now, folks.